Hi there guys, welcome to another video. So, hot off the heels of the amazing core game, today I'm looking at the Reliquary box. Am I saying that right? Reliquary? Yep, I think so. So, these are all of the stretch goals from the game. I say all of them, almost all of the stretch goals, because as we discussed in the unboxing for the core game, things like there was some extra hexes that came out and that kind of stuff, and I believe that was all in the core game. So what have we got? We've got two rule books. We've got a French one, which we don't need, and we've got the English one. Sorry, not rule book. I believe these are scenarios, and they are. So we've got the plague, got the child, got no more room in hell, Vlad Tepes in, ooh, what is that? Is that Cargoviste? Cargoviste, maybe. Bloodthirst. Okay, so that's pretty good. 1, 2, 5 different scenarios. And we've got the contents on the back, which is very good because we will need that in a minute. So we've got a few packs of cards. So in the core game, there was the English box and the French box. So, you know, whichever one you backed, you got. In the rest of the boxes, they've got both the English and the French cards as well as the scenario books. So, we'll get rid of the French ones. And these are, again, these are kind of, is it story cards? We've got some responses on here. I've got the wrong ones. That's interesting actually, when you look at the back of the French and English ones, there's different text. So I don't know if there's something, there's more English cards as well there. Is that the same with a smaller deck? No, they're the same. But there you go. So 2 decks of cards. Then we've got 1 big box and 2 smaller boxes. I'm just going to zoom in on the camera to make it a bit easier to go through these. Okay, we will start with this thin box, because I'm assuming this is going to contain most of the minis. And yes, it does. So we've got a large tray here which consists of a large number of heroes, some kind of cool individuals like Dracula. So in a minute, after I've gone through the contents kind of broadly, we're going to have an in-depth look at each miniature. So we've got some more cavalry as well, and that kind of thing. In the slightly larger box, we have got some of the larger stuff. Cockatrice, Mehmed II, and the Griffin. And we'll have a closer look at them in a minute as well as a whole host of other new troops. And then finally, in the very large box, we have the Colossal Beast. Let's have a look. Let's try and get this out of the box. The Beast. Just looking at this through the screen as I'm recording it, this is massive. It's much bigger than it kind of probably looks on. So we've got and focus. Right, the cockatrice, which is very good. Nice mini. We have got the griffin, which I love. That's really, really cool. And we have Mehmet or Mehmed II. So this is almost like a huge genie holding up a magic carpet, and this dude on top, that is Mehmet II. He's got some other guys with him and a tent, but very good. So, and the other huge mini to look at in this box is the Beast. So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 heads. I've read that a few people have had issues with broken claws and that kind of thing. I have no problems with this whatsoever. It's pretty cool. I'd say there's not much definition on the feathers of the wings, or indeed on this back portion here. The front is mainly good, but yeah, even the definition of the feathers on the wings is not great. I think it will improve once it's primed, but I mean, it's a great miniature. It really is. It's a fantastic sculpt, but I don't know. I was just expecting kind of the feathers themselves to be a bit more defined, where there's not really much detail on there. But it's still very, very cool. Lovely. Right, okay. So let's zoom in a bit and we'll have a look at all of the smaller stuff. So I'm having some difficulty because the back of the book that comes with the Reliquary box, it has all of the infantry and that kind of thing to say what's what. Doesn't have any of the heroes for some reason. I'm struggling to find it in the rest of the book because, well, because it ain't in here. I wonder if it might be on the back page of the core box. Yeah, I can't find it there either. So unless I'm being outrageously thick, they just haven't listed all of the contents. La, 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 la. I have to say that I love these scenario books. Really, really interesting detail and stuff in here. Right, no, it's right. So we'll start with the Peasants. So we have got Angry Peasants. Get as close in as we can. We've got Peasant Militia. These are Gascons and Bretons. And these are the Heavy Sergeant Arms. The Ottoman Army, we've got the Janissaries. Light Infantry. They're Azab Archers. Got their Siphali Cavalry. Noble Cavalry. The Dance Macabre. Got the Devilish Skeletons. There they are, they look really cool actually. Very cool. It's got two different types of bowmen. Short Bow and Militia. The Guisarmiers, I believe I'm saying that completely wrong. Volunteers, these ones. Pikemen, we have Flemish pikemen, Scottish pikemen, Genoese crossbowmen, quite a few of them. There you go, Pelvisaires. Just took me a minute to find them. They're a very cool little mini actually. Now I believe this is a packing error. We have one musician and we should have 4. We've got Flagellants and Penitents. We have these dudes, which are the Heretics. Got some Flying Demons. Voracious Demons, 4 of them. We have Plague Bearers. We have a Bear Tamer. And there's one of the bears, of which there's 2. Note to Mythic Games, if you're going to have a bear, 2 bears and a Bear Tamer, put them next to each other in the box. Right, so we have Mounted Black Prince, Mounted Joan of Arc, which is awesome. Okay, so I may have a problem because we have William Wallace, but I seem to have 2 William Wallaces. So I'm assuming there's been a mispack and I'm missing something. I'm looking for John Hawkwood and I don't seem to have one. Say that is Robert Knowles, or Knowles, or however you're going to say it. I think that's Seguin de Badefol, or de Badfol. I think that's him. Arnaud de Curvol, I think. Now the card says, this looks like the Grim Reaper, but the card says the Great Reaper. Very cool. The Inquisitor. So I'm just identifying these via the card art at the moment, so I hope I'm getting them right. Henry V. Okay, I think that's John II of Luxembourg. Vlad Tepes. Pretty sure that's him. Mehmet the Conqueror, Mehmet II. The less fantasized version. Dracula. Very nice. There's John Hawkwood. I'm pretty sure that is. But I have to say, it is a bit frustrating trying to work out exactly what everything is. So there's the other, what I assume to be hero figures. I've got this one. Got this. It's got a piece of artillery maybe. And that's it, so that's everything. So I have to admit that was a little bit of an exercise in frustration trying to work out everything there. I'm still not sure. I've definitely got at least one duplicate, so I'll let Mythic Games know about that, and I'm sure they will sort that out very quickly. Oh, hang on a second. There's a Bannerman as well. But there you go. So that was the Reliquary box. Lots and lots of content and lots to get to grips with. I am going to have to start working on my storage solution as soon as possible. But yeah, again, it's mind-blowing really how much content we've got, and it is genuinely exciting because we've got so much. I really can't wait to get playing. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and if you didn't, let me know why. See you later.